Warne shares update on relationship with Sophie Sierra after split. Are they really over? Warne, a familiar face in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise, is stepping back into the spotlight as he appears on the new spin-off 90-Day Hunt for Love. While the show introduces a mix of returning cast members and fresh faces, Rob's return comes amid lingering questions about his past relationship with Sophie Sierra. The couple's turbulent journey, from their social media beginnings to marriage and a complicated separation, continues to captivate fans. Rob first met Sophie when she reached out to him through Instagram. Their relationship began long distance, with Rob based in Los Angeles and Sophie living in the UK at first. Their connection seemed promising, but issues soon began to surface. During the early stages of their relationship, Rob was also engaging in conversations with other women online, which led to a breakdown of trust between him and Sophie. Despite the rocky foundation, the two moved forward with their relationship and ultimately tied the knot. However, their marital problems didn't vanish with the wedding vows. The couple attempted therapy and even participated in 90-Day, the last resort, in hopes of salvaging their marriage. Unfortunately, their issues proved too deep to resolve, and Sophie chose to prioritize her own well-being over continuing the relationship. Where Rob and Sophie stand now. While the couple officially split during the last resort recommitment ceremony, fans were surprised to learn that they later shared an off-screen connection during the filming of the Tell-All special. The pair admitted to seeing each other again, sparking renewed curiosity about the true status of their relationship. In a recent interview with In Touch Weekly, Rob provided an update on where things currently stand between him and Sophie. He revealed that despite their separation, neither of them has formally filed for divorce. Sophie and I have definitely already talked about it, Rob shared with the outlet. He explained that both he and Sophie had sought legal advice independently. Sophie had already consulted an attorney, while Rob admitted he had yet to take that step himself. I don't have the paperwork ready, he added, acknowledging the process could still take time. According to Rob, based on what Sophie learned during her consultation, the divorce proceedings wouldn't be immediate. This revelation suggests that while the couple may be emotionally and physically separated, their legal bond remains intact, for now. What it means for their future on 90-Day Fiancé. Though Rob and Sophie's romantic partnership seems to be in the past, their involvement with the 90-Day Fiancé franchise is far from over. Rob's appearance on 90-Day Hunt for Love signifies a new chapter for him in reality television. He joins a cast of returning favorites like Colt Johnson and Usman Umar, but is one of the few newer faces featured among the veterans. Rob's growing popularity within the 90-Day universe is evident. In just a short time, he has become a recurring personality, even if not always for the most flattering reasons. His on-screen behavior and off-screen controversies have kept fans talking, which may have helped him secure spots on multiple spin-offs. One major event that generated headlines was a tense exchange he had with another cast member, Jasmine Pineda, which only fueled the ongoing conversation around his television persona. Despite the end of their relationship, both Rob and Sophie have benefited from their exposure on the franchise. Rob's modeling and acting pursuits have gained traction, while Sophie has built a dedicated social media following. Her content focuses on fashion, wellness, and her entrepreneurial ventures, helping her carve out a distinct identity apart from her reality TV roots. Their visibility has only grown post-breakup, proving that the end of their marriage didn't mean the end of their influence. In fact, fans remain deeply interested in whether the pair could reconcile or continue to feature together in future spin-offs. While Rob maintains that their romantic relationship is over, the delay in finalizing a divorce suggests there may still be emotional loose ends. Sophie's growth since the breakup. While Rob has pursued his own projects and remained part of the 90-Day world, Sophie has continued to evolve independently. Her presence on social media has blossomed, and fans often praise her positive attitude and personal growth. Viewers who watched her on The Last Resort admired her decision to walk away from a relationship that no longer served her. Sophie's strength and transparency about her journey resonated with many, especially those who felt she was often misunderstood or underappreciated during her marriage. Since leaving Rob, she has continued to focus on her well-being and is now a role model for viewers navigating their own life transitions. Her ventures into online content creation and business have also paid off by offering fashion tips, fitness routines, and glimpses into her daily life. Sophie has found a niche that allows her to thrive personally and professionally. It's clear she has no intention of fading into the background. Could a reconciliation still happen? The question that remains on many fans' minds is, could Rob and Sophie find their way back to each other? Their history is filled with starts and stops, making it difficult to predict what the future holds. Even before appearing on 90 Day Fiancé, Rob and Sophie had already experienced ups and downs in their relationship. And despite Sophie's decision to part ways on the last resort, reports suggest that the two continued to interact afterward, including a rumored connection, while filming another segment called Between the Sheets. Adding to the speculation, Rob was recently seen in Mexico and was spotted spending time with other women. This included interactions with other cast members, such as Jennifer Terrazona, which led to rumors about potential new romances. While nothing has been confirmed, the sightings have only fueled further discussion about Rob's dating life and whether he's truly moved on. Even with new people possibly entering their lives, neither Rob nor Sophie has completely closed the door on communication. Their decision to hold off on filing for divorce could simply be logistical, or it might hint at lingering feelings that have yet to be fully resolved. Fan reactions and expectations. The ongoing drama between Rob and Sophie has kept fans deeply engaged. Social media platforms often light up with commentary each time one of them appears in a new episode or shares a life update online. Supporters of Sophie applaud her for prioritizing her mental health and independence, while Rob's actions continue to draw mixed reactions. For many viewers, Rob's involvement in Hunt for Love represents an opportunity for him to show personal growth or perhaps enter a new phase of his dating life. Meanwhile, fans are eager to see whether Sophie will return to the franchise in a new role or relationship. With both cast members keeping certain aspects of their lives private, there's a constant air of mystery around what's next. What's next for Rob and Sophie? Whether or not Rob and Sophie officially divorce, their shared past is likely to remain part of the 90 Day Fiancé legacy. Their story reflects many of the themes that define the franchise: international romance, cultural differences, personal transformation, and the highs and lows of love under public scrutiny. As Rob continues to film new projects and Sophie expands her personal brand, they seem to be navigating their post-relationship lives on parallel but separate paths. If they do choose to reconnect in the future, it would undoubtedly be a major development in the eyes of devoted fans. Until then, their journey remains one of the more memorable and complicated ones in 90 Day history. Whether you're rooting for them to reconcile or simply curious to see what comes next, one thing is clear: Rob and Sophie are far from done making headlines.